Okay, I got some bad news. I just been recording for the past hour and a half. I had a blackout, and because I didn't save at all, I lost the entire podcast I recorded. But I will attempt to re-record this podcast, but it's not going to be as long because I have a lot to do today now. But I will make this fun and entertaining, definitely. Just so you know, heads up, I will not be uploading my podcast no longer on youtube.com/the sneaker addict. It is messing up my algorithm, and I need to only upload it on iTunes, SoundCloud, but I still will post on YouTube, so don't worry. But it will be exclusively at the Delz Show. So make sure you're subscribed to the Delz Show so you know when I have a podcast. Tell your friends about it. People are saying, Delz, your show should be more popular. It's up to you guys. You guys love the show. Tell your friends. Sharing, Twitter, Instagram, word of mouth. You know, hit the thumbs up, like button, rate the video or the podcast if you're listening to it on iTunes. You guys understand what I'm saying. Now, with that said, let's get right into it. I'm going to try to get through as many questions as possible. First, we got from Gabriel Kicks23, who framed Roger Rabbit. I have no clue, my friend. Next, we got from San. He says, why can I not get Yeezys? I can't either. It's crazy because the only two pairs of Yeezy I own are free. They were free. Adidas gave me a free pair of Yeezys, the Turtle Doves I got as a gift from someone over at Adidas. And then Chic Shoes gave me a free pair as a gift too. Thank you to both of them for giving me those gifts because they were incredible. I would have loved to buy them, but I have no luck buying them. And I haven't been able to buy not one pair of V2s. I really want the Oreos. I want the ones with that bright like infrared stripe. No luck on any of the V2s. I want the 750s. No luck on that either. Really sucks. Hopefully you get your pair, and I really mean that. Next we got from Jen. He writes, or she writes, best release of 2017 so far. And is the quality going down throughout the years? The quality is going down and up on certain shoes. For example, Jordan, some of the quality is great. Some of it sucks. Some of it's real shitty. Some of it's great. My favorite release for 2017 is probably the Jordan 6 that just released, that hair, the alternate colorway. I really like that sneaker a lot. Really, really like it. I love that waffle sneaker that Saucony put out. Really awesome shoe. There's a bunch. I just can't think off the top right now. Next question we got from SneakGeeks87. He writes, how do I feel about the WrestleMania lineup? And then he listed me a couple of matches. Wyatt versus Randy Orton. I don't really care for that match at all. It's kind of like not WrestleMania material in my opinion. I would have rather Bray Wyatt face AJ Styles. Like, that would have been better. And Styles versus Shane, that's going to happen. AJ Styles versus Shane O'Mac. I think it's going to be a fun match to watch, even though a lot of people are not happy about that. Shane O'Mac, he got no fear. He goes in the ring. He does the high spots. He'll do anything. So it's going to be a good match. It's not going to be whack. It's not going to be boring like Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. That's going to be a boring match. It won't even be boring because it'll probably end in like half a minute. Or maybe it'll be a long match. Who knows? But even when they fought back in the days, and that was like a bloodbath. I'm pretty sure there was like mad blood in that match. That wasn't really the greatest match. And it wasn't a very short match. If you've never seen that one, check that out. It wasn't a Hell in a Cell. I forgot what it was. It may have been Hell in a Cell. Actually, I think it was No Way Out. I'm pretty sure that was the pay-per-view, No Way Out. It's crazy when you think about like pay-per-views now, how it's all like the WWE Network versus before you had to pay like way more money versus $9.99 a month. It's wild just thinking how things have changed so much with the internet and how they're kind of like flooding it with all these different pay-per-views versus before. Even though there was a lot of pay-per-views then, it's not like now. There's like one every 2 weeks. And if there isn't, it feels like weird, you know? Also, there's a YouTube channel I really, really would like you to help support. And even if you do not like wrestling, you'll like this channel because the channel's not just wrestling. It's about just all kinds of thoughts, wrestling thoughts, like just wrestling thoughts that, you know, are funny or crazy or just wild, but a lot of wrestling talk. We need to get at least 50 subscribers there so they can get their URL. You need to have at least 50 subscribers so they can make an official URL. So All I need from you guys is to just go in the description box below, and you'll see Wrestling Thoughts. Please subscribe, and just click on that link and subscribe to that channel. Even if you don't like wrestling, just help me out there. I just need to get 50 subscribers there so we can lock that in. And if we get more than that, that'd be fantastic. But right now we have like 20. It's a brand new channel, but it's a cool channel. And I just want to lock in that URL. So just take the time out to do that. My hands are together right now. Please, you hear it. Hear the hands clap. They're together. Please help me out with that. Just go in the description box. Sub to that channel. It'll help out so much. And then we have Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Some people are telling me this is the last time we will see Undertaker wrestle. Maybe a retirement match, his last match. That's the rumors. I'm sure Roman Reigns is going to win the match. I can't see why Undertaker would win and, bury Roman Reigns since he's a new talent. Also, we have Jericho versus KO, Kevin Owens. I'm sure Kevin Owens will win. Jericho is an old-timer, and even though he's so over right now, I feel like Jericho should have, gotten another title run. He's so entertaining right now with the list and all that stuff. It's like, I enjoy watching him, and sadly, I heard he's going to be leaving WWE and going on tour with his rock band for a little bit, and that sucks, because he's one of the only reasons why I actually watch Raw, because Raw is awful. It's such a bad show now. That's just some of my thoughts on WrestleMania. Let me know your thoughts. Hit me up on my Twitter at DJ Delz. Next, we got from E. Price the King. He wants me to know how I feel about Boost being so hyped, being that I was one of the first people on it from day one. I don't really care, man. To me, Boost is just like a pair of Air Maxes, but Air Maxes are technology. It's like behind, Boost is the new runner, and that's just what I see. So if everyone's going to be wearing that, just like when Air Max first came out, before you know it, everyone was on that Air Max. Nike Air was a big deal. Boost just annihilated Nike Air. Next, from Michael Francisco, he writes, do I listen to any other sneaker podcast? No, I don't. I don't really know of any. I do know of one that I did an interview with. It's called the Sneaker Box Podcast. I did an interview there about a month ago. Shout out to those guys. Jumpman Bostic is part of that podcast. Was a great time. I listen to a lot of hip-hop and wrestling podcasts, Drink Champs, Elliot Wilson's podcast, Joe Budden's podcast as far as the music. And then with wrestling, I listen to religiously Don Tony and Kevin Castle. They're on every Monday night. I always listen to them. Not usually Monday night, but I'll listen to them the next day on the recording because they are on late at night. And then I'll listen to Wrestling Soup. Moving on. Next question we've got from Absolute Styles. Have I ever thought of having a co-host? Yes, and it may happen. Next we got from Kirby Jr. 1. Do I think Adidas Boost will hold up to the test of time / value like Jordans? We'll see. The thing about Jordans, you have Michael Jordan, who is incredible. He's the greatest basketball player ever. You can't even argue about that. So, he's attached to this whole thing, Versus with Adidas, yes, you have Kanye West who wears his Yeezy Boost, but in general, there's more than just, Yeezy Boost to Boost. There's so many different types of Boost. So it's kind of like a different conversation, Versus Jordan, you got that attachment to Michael fucking Jordan, who's the best, But they're not going anywhere. Boost is staying for the long run, forever. I think it's gonna be like Nike Air. Next we got from Stinny61. My thoughts on the Vapor Max. Excited for them? More comfortable than Boost? That's what he's asking. I personally don't really care about them. Unless I'm getting them for free, I'm not gonna spend my money on that when there's other shoes I want more than that. If I try them out and I love them, then maybe I'll get another pair. Who knows? Hint, hint, Nike. Someone, if you're listening. Next we got from Mad Garmin. He writes, are you feeling the re-release of OG Air Maxes? Yes, I definitely am. And I hope to pick up the Atmos Air Max 1s. Next we got from November Spawned the Monster 323. He writes, Delz, what do you think about memes making fun of Team Jordans and True Flight Jordans? People are snobby as fuck. Yeah, people are definitely snobby as fuck. And to be honest with you, I just don't pay attention to that shit. And to prove my point, I haven't seen one meme making fun of them. But I'm not questioning that it's out there because, as you said, I agree. People are snobby as fuck. But I just don't pay attention to ignorant shit. I got like blockers. Like my eyes, they have these blockers where like it just bypasses bullshit. You know, I don't even see bullshit no more. It just bypasses in my brain. Like I got a filter. Like it's amazing. Like for real. Next we got from Froze Mode. Why do little kids love the hype? Because they want attention, and that's why a lot of little kids are into sneakers. You know, like the 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds. They want attention. They want to feel cool. So what easier way to feel cool than buying a pair of shoes? It's not like back when I was a kid in like the 90s where like it was really like you either had like them dope Nikes or Jordans or Reeboks, because Reeboks had really popular shoes back in the days. Like the pumps were major, so like keep that in mind. But it's like either the rich kids had them or everyone else had just regular sneakers, you know, simple Converse, simple Reeboks, you know, Adidas, just like standard shit, you know. Now it's like different. Like a lot of people got like Jordans and this that, but like the hype shoes, they want that hype because they want to like get that attention, you know? So it's as simple as that. What better way to get attention, positive attention as a kid than having mommy or daddy buy you, you know, a pair of Yeezys and you wearing them? When you're a kid, you want to fit in. What kid doesn't want to fit in? That's what it is when you're young. Everyone wants to feel comfortable in school. And that's why school sometimes sucks, because sometimes you don't feel comfortable all the time. For a lot of people. Me, I was never really uncomfortable because I got along with everyone. Like I wouldn't say I was like the most popular kid, but I wasn't like not popular, and I got along with all different type of people. I think it's because I had a wide range of shit I liked, you know. So it was like a different vibe with me growing up. Next we got from Self-Made Me, writes, best concert I've been to and why? And most popular person I met in real life. Most popular person? I guess you mean famous or popular? I don't know. Who's the most popular person I met in real life? I met Eminem. I was on a music video shoot and I met him there. So I guess that would be the most popular person I ever met. Dave Chappelle I've met. As far as best concert, one of them definitely Rage Against the Machine and Wu-Tang Clan in New Jersey, and it was incredible. You know, Rage Against the Machine set was so just violent. The pit was crazy. I was in that pit. I was super young. Shit was so crazy. People were freaking jumping from the high areas of the actual like place where they were playing at. They had to bring state troopers because everyone was just bum rushing the actual pit, and it was fucking like violence everywhere while Rage was just killing shit. It was craziness. So that was like right there, so exciting. And then you had Wu-Tang Clan who performed before them, and it was the whole clan, and you have RZA come out, and the background was like cardboard cutouts of the hood and shit, like different areas from Brooklyn and Staten Island. They had like the 160 and all that shit in the background. And then you would see like RZA introducing like ODB would come out all fucking drunk and shit, performing his hits. Then he would introduce like Ghost, RZA, Jizza, Inspector Det. They all do their verses. You know, everyone, You God, Master Killer, everyone, Ghostface, I'm pretty sure I said. I don't know who else I'm fucking missing. Method Man. They just brought everyone out, man. And then they performed all their shit together. Insane show. And then during the end of Rage's show, they brought back out Wu-Tang and they all started freestyling with Zach. This shit was bananas. One of my favorite concerts to this day. I own a fucking shirt still, like this old shirt. Faded as fuck. But I just refuse to throw it away. I went there and it was such a good time, man. And that was one of my favorite shows ever. Because you got different vibes at the show. And it was just insanity. Like craziness. Next we got from G Fish. He writes, how do I feel about Rodman's coming back? I like the shoe, but Dennis Rodman's a real fucking dick. Like, I just can't fuck with Dennis Rodman. Next we got from, let's see. I lost my place. Shit. Bobby Fresh. He wants me to know if I'll go to this Kickback sneaker show. I will try, but no promises. Next we got from HPT Say. He writes, how will Jordan's sitting affect the future price of Jordans? They're always going to stay the same price, because even if they sit on the shelves, even if they go to the outlets, it don't matter. They're going to make their money regardless. Those shoes don't cost that much to make. Next we got from Lewis Film Critic. He writes, have I ever been in a film or a documentary? I was actually filmed for this sneaker documentary, but I don't know if it ever is going to release. But as far as film, I've been on the Chappelle Show. I was in the first season in the Star Wars episode where they have reporters interviewing like Yoda. You got to see it. You'll see me have like slick back hair. This was a long time ago, and I was one of the reporters. You will not miss me if you see it. I'm right in the front row like, Yoda, answer my question. I was in Law and Order about 5 or 6 times. Special Victims Unit. I was in this show, I think it was called Ed. And I was in like this bowling alley skating back in the days because I used to skate. So we were like doing like tricks on the bowling alley. It was like this skateboard like scene in a bowling alley. It was kind of weird. I was in, what other movie I was in? Changing Lanes with Samuel L. Jackson. I was an extra in that. That was like one of the first times I ever did anything like that. And I was also in Anger Management. Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler. You will definitely see me in that movie. You got to see the end where they're in Yankee Stadium. When you see Rudy Giuliani, I'm right there in that scene reacting to like him trying to propose to, I forgot the girl's name. But it's definitely pretty funny. Definitely some things you should check on. You'll get a laugh out of that. All right, next question we got from 23. I can't read that. Do you ever get sick of Jordans? It's like I'm up and down with them. I'm on my Air Max hype for a minute. Do you ever feel that way? Nah, not really. I mean, I'm sick of all these new colorways, so like got something I'm sick of, but I love my Jordans. I love wearing Jordans. Like, it's just something I like wearing, you know? Next we got from Graham Chung. He writes, how do I feel about Kenny Omega? I like Kenny Omega. I think he's dope. And he writes, do you ever think he will come to the WWE? I definitely think so, but not for another year or so. These guys are making a lot of money independent. I really think they're making great money. They get to do whatever the fuck they want, they seem to be doing. And I enjoy what they're doing, but eventually they will go to WWE. I'd like to see them and the Young Bucks and Adam Cole, baby. I'd like to see them all, you know, go to WWE, form a Bullet Club with everyone that's already there, like AJ Styles. And he also wants me to speak about how I feel about AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. As I said, a lot of people aren't feeling it, but I feel like they're going to give a good match. And I feel like for wrestling fans, this is a match that should happen once. Like, AJ Styles should wrestle Shane McMahon, and what better place than WrestleMania? I'm like I think I'm one of the few people that's actually excited about this match. A lot of people are like bummed out about it, but I think it's great. I like Shane McMahon. I've always been a fan of him. I think that he has no fear. He gives zero fucks. He goes in and he's a hard worker, and he's willing to do crazy spots in the ring. So I think it's great, you know? Next we got from Meet the Prez. He writes, why do you think your channel stopped getting all the love it deserves? Do you think if you started doing more of the things that Bull, Kais, Tony D, and Sneakerhead in the Bay did, would your channel blow back up? And when I say things like them, I mean like the mole vlogs and things of that nature. By the way, I love your channel the way it is. Just had to ask that question. Well, the thing is that I don't want to try to be someone else, like, first of all. So, like, you know, going to the mall and doing videos like that, I've done that in the past. Like, But I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, this one guy is getting so many hits, let me follow his whole format. Because that's basically what a lot of them did. They just basically bit off of one person's format, and everyone has these clickbaity titles and shit like that. And like, yeah, it's working, it's successful. Am I stupid for not doing it? Maybe I am, but you know what? I just do me, you know? And at the end of the day, I put the content out. People say that I should have more viewers and more this, that, and the third, but without support from my viewers that are always watching, I'm not going to get at a higher level. You know, a lot of these successful YouTubers, their viewers not only watch, but they actually hit the like button, which helps the channel so much. There's this thing called algorithm. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but basically YouTube pays attention to how many likes the video gets, where the likes come from, the demographics, all that shit. And when people are watching my video and they're not hitting the like button, it's not helping my channel whatsoever. So like when you watch my videos, if you want my channel to blow up, hit the like button, share the video. If you look at some of these other YouTubers, they got thousands of likes on a video that got the same views as my videos, but they got thousands of likes. So when you search Jordan whatever number or whatever model, their video may come up before mine just because they got more likes. So it's very important for people to, you know, push what I put out. I could put out the content. There's only so much I could possibly do. I feel like my content is good. I mean, it'd be different if, you know, you wrote me a message and said, you know, you think that my content's whack, but you're clearly telling me that it's good. Maybe I should do vlogs, like, at the mall and this and that. But, like, that would just make me, like, looking like I'm biting off, like, Mike Rich, for instance. Like, if I think of mall vlogs, I think of him. I'm not going to go and do what he does, because that's what I think when I see that. A YouTuber, which you didn't even mention, who I fuck with, one of the few YouTubers that actually pays homage to, you know, the past and respects the actual culture. These guys that you mentioned, they don't really respect the culture like someone like a Mike Rich, you know what I mean? And some of these guys, you know, they started YouTube reviewing fake shoes, like openly fake shoes, like Bullet RC, Tony D. And, they, you know, they're in the culture now, and they are like, you know, like their shit don't stink, you know, at times. And it is what it is. They want to feel that way, that's fine, you know. Someone like Mike Rich is real humble, like he'll show love. He pays homage to the culture, not to me, to the culture. And I see that a lot. He's very vocal about that. He shows love to the older heads that paved the way. And then these dudes, I don't see that, you know what I mean? They play funny style shit, little funny games and whatnot at times. And some don't even pay any homage at all, which is fine. Like a Kais, you know? It is what it is, man. A lot of YouTubers are fake, man. You see that fake love. I've met tons of them. I've met almost every favorite YouTuber you may have. A lot of them are real fake in person, man. And it's all a big act. And, you know, you see them, they're real nice and quiet. And then, bang, when they're in front of that camera, they're someone else, man. It is what it is. But just keep in mind, it's fake. A lot of these YouTubers are fake as fuck, all right? Trust me. You know, you meet me, you're always going to get me, you know. I may not be, you know, all up in your fucking face. There's no reason for that, but you're always going to get me, you know. That's just what it is. But it's up to you guys to make something pop, you know. I put it out there for you guys to, you know, intercept and fuck with it, you know what I mean? And vibe to it and tell people. It's word of mouth. People got to spread the video. I've been getting a lot of that lately. A lot of people like, yo, Delz, you need to do a rant video. You need to talk about how your channel's not, like, you know, getting the love. Like, no, I need my supporters that are telling me about this to, instead of coming to me, go out and tell people, yo, pay attention to Delz, man. This motherfucker got a dope channel. Like, if you guys love the content, tell people about the fucking content. Or don't. But don't come to me and tell me, yo, you need to tell people more about, you know, you need to rant, or you need to like do this or do that. I don't need to do shit but put out good content, and hopefully you guys fucking tell people. Like, I mean, I love y'all, but some of you guys come to me like expecting me to like put out a rant or something, which I feel like I'm almost doing now. Just tell people about the show. Share it. Facebook, Twitter, Google+, like this podcast. Share it. If you're listening on iTunes, Are you subscribed to my YouTube channels? Did you subscribe to the Delz Show? I guarantee you most of you guys did not subscribe to the Delz Show. But, you know, these other guys that you may have mentioned, I guarantee you their followers are doing that. And I guarantee you a big reason is because they got a lot of younger kids that are more loyal because they understand how important the shit is versus like older heads. They are like, oh, whatever, man. Delz is good, man. You know, I'm just checking out the review. Yeah, Delz is that motherfucker. But I need support, man. I need y'all to fucking tell people about the show. I need y'all to hit the thumbs up button. If you got to log into your fucking account, it helps me, man. And I appreciate it. I don't mean to, like, be ranting on y'all, but, man, like, show that love, man, for real. Like, shout out to, like, Thuggist, Kid Colorway, Sneak Geeks 87. Like, these guys always like my videos. G-Man, these guys are, like... I know there's a lot of people out there, but the one, like, I'm just thinking about some off the top. They always like my videos, share my videos. Like, I always see them on my Twitter timeline just liking my shit. Like, and it's incredible. Like, and I think to myself, man, I'm so blessed to have people like that doing that. And I wish more people would do what they do because my channel would be popping more. If everyone that watches my channel would just always, Hydro 718, another one. I'm looking at my timeline right now. Yeah, man, Kid Colorway always shows support. Charlie Funk, the pimp, always shows a lot of support, man. Like, IMTMC, too. Like, these guys are always liking, sharing the videos, and that's what helps my channel, man. Say it with your kicks, another one. Like, I need that support, man. If more people did that, then my channel would be popping more. It's frustrating that I've gotten this kind of message like at least 10 times this week from all different people. And I'm like thinking in the back of my head, like, why can't people just understand? Like, if you guys like the content, tell your friends about the content. Like, it's as simple as that, man. It's as simple as that. And I hope no one would took any offense to that, but it is what it is, man. I just gotta like try to open your mind to like what's going on, like, you know, why my channel's not getting that love. YouTube doesn't even let half of my subscribers know that my fucking videos are up. That's why I'm not even posting this podcast on my main YouTube channel, because no one's getting fucking told that I have a new video up when I post podcast. Maybe because the video's so long, I don't know what it is. But I'm not going to post it there because it's just messing up my algorithm. I just need to post videos I know are going to get a lot of hits, you know? Like, I had a video with Currency yesterday. That video should have thousands and thousands of more hits than it has. At least 500 likes. Like, that's a big video. Like, if you guys fuck with the movement and what I do, like, you see I have a new video, go watch the video, hit the thumbs up, like, leave a comment, share it. Always do that. It helps the channel. Like, I don't understand, like, why people aren't just supporting more. Like, I don't get it. But people want to tell me, like, what happened to your channel? That's what happened, man. I'm losing the support. And the content's better than ever. I spent money on a better camera. Like, I came out of pocket. Like, I'm buying all types of shit just to make sure the quality's better. Everything you guys request, I do, you know? You guys want me to do Ross videos, I do the Ross videos. You guys, like, I'm down to do videos. Like, I'm not saying don't give me feedback, but a lot of it is, you know, up to the viewers, the listeners. Spread the word. Tell a friend. Okay, let's get back to these questions. I got a couple of more. How many pairs of sneakers do I own? JTW asked that. I have a video that's super dope that I guess you didn't watch. Just search on YouTube, how many pairs DJ Delz, and I will show you how many pairs. I literally show you all the pairs too. So please watch that video and you'll find out. It's a lot of sneakers. Next we got from Rich World. He writes, how do I feel about the summer releases? They're okay. Nothing crazy. I like those Pantone 7s. I had in hand the sample Pantone 7 and it was amazing. Next we got from Kyle. I can't pronounce this name. What's next for SAUCONY and their collabs with YouTube? Supposed to be releasing August 2017. And the last question we got from T-Dab writes, how was it meeting Max B? It was cool. First time I met Max B was just me. I was doing an event with the Franchise Boys who were signed to So Def. At the time, I was rocking with JD, Jermaine Dupri. And there was a So Def event, and Max B rolled through, took a quick photo after meeting him, And that was it. Then a week later, I met him again through friends at a Kimora Lee birthday party. This was when she was still with Russell Simmons at the time, I'm pretty sure. Or they may have just got divorced. So Max and his crew and my crew was all hanging out. And it was a dope night, man. Max is a fun person to hang out with, man. He's the life of the party. A lot of fun to hang out with, man. Likes to drink, likes to smoke, likes to party. Very funny. The ladies love him too, so that's always a plus when you got someone that's good with the girls, you know. And man, I just enjoyed his company, man. He's just fucking, he's the life of the party, man. He's that dude, you know. And I also loved his music. He was still with Bird Gang, and when I first heard his music, it was very few songs. It was just him doing the hooks, the Baby Girl that he was on the hooks for with Jim Jones. And then he played me like some like actual like full songs, and I was blown away. I was like, yo, this dude is fucking incredible. Like, yo, like, this is crazy. Like, instant fan. Like, I was like just wanting more and more and more music, you know. And I looked at his MySpace at the time. You know, MySpace was what was popping. And hold on one second, I gotta drink some of this Guinness right here. Delicious. St. Patty's Day, drinking some Guinness. Happy St. Patty's Day to everyone. So I noticed on his MySpace he had like 4 or 5 photos, and they were just like, you know, like camera photos, just digital photos from a digital camera, nothing professional. And I'm like trying to like figure out how I can help him, you know, as an artist, like get out there more, because, you know, as a DJ, and at the time I was pretty heavy with it, you know, I was dealing with a lot of big dogs in the music industry, and I was like, you know, this guy needs to be a solo artist. But, you know, Jim Jones is playing at the time. He was just part of Bird Gang with Stack Bundles and them. And, like, that wasn't Jim Jones' plan, really, I think, for him to be a solo artist. More or less just, you know, help him writing songs and also being featured on, you know, the records to make them stronger. That was fine and all. I really enjoy the music Jim Jones made with Max, and I wish they never like beefed. I wish that never happened, but unfortunately, because of money, because that's the reason why they didn't get along, it was really because Max felt like he wasn't getting the money he was supposed to get. But with Max, and getting back to the MySpace, he had like no photos, and I was like, yo, you need professional photos. And I had a friend who was shooting like mad like professional photos for like all these beautiful models. I'm talking dime pieces, like fly chicks, like you will eat their ass, they so hot, you know what I mean? And like he was just working with all these fine ass models, and I was like, yo, this dude takes amazing photos. And I was thinking, why can't I get him to take pictures of Max, you know, in Harlem and shit, so he has some professional photos for his press, you know? So I set it up, and I got Max his first real professional photo shoot for himself, because he had no professional photos. He had nothing. He probably had photos with Jim Jones, but nothing solo, no solo Max B. So like that famous photo of him sitting on 140th and Lenox Ave, I made that happen. Like that photo was because of me. I got that made. I told Max, jump up on there. Can you do that? That shit'll look crazy if you sit on top of there. He was like, hell yeah, he climbed up on the fucking thing, jumped on. I have video of it. It's on YouTube. You can search DJ Delz Max B shoot, and you will see it, man. And he climbed up on that motherfucker, took the photos. Then we took pictures across the street by the Big L mural. And like, there's all different photos, man. There was people walking their pit bull puppies. I was like, yo, Max, grab one of the puppies, bro. He grabbed the puppies, taking a picture in front of the actual mural, the Big L mural. Rest in peace, the Big L. Then we went to his projects, took more photos. Like, all of those photos you used to see on tons of mixtapes, like those photos were because I got that damn photo shoot done. Like, because he had no good photos to be on mixtapes. And, you know, back in the days, you had to have good photos to be on the mixtapes. Or they can't use, like, fucking shitty, like, camera phone photos, you know? So, you know, I set all that up. Those are famous photos now. Like, as far as, like, him sitting on that fucking sign, like, that was me right there, you know? And I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be a part of that and help him, because I just was so blown away by his talent. And, you know, he's an amazing artist, and I can't wait for him to be released from prison, hopefully in 2 to 4 years, and for him to record music again, man. I mean, he's fucking something else. I remember when he was free, when they paid for him to be released from jail, Jim Jones and I forgot, this woman from Harlem, they all like chipped in, I'm pretty sure, to get him out. And that was the last time he was free before he got brought back in. I remember it was the VMAs, and he called me up from my phone, and you know, I was filming a video, and then when Max called, I shut the video off, and I wish that I left the recording on, because he called me up, and I put it on speaker, and my wife was with me, and then, because she gets a kick out of how he talks, because he talks so funny, man. It's like, is this guy really real? Like, he's so entertaining, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never a dull moment with him, man. So, he's like, calling me, he was like, yo, Delz, I'm on my way to the VMAs. I got these two broads with me. One's got their titties out. Like, and he's like, yo, Delz, we gonna do a mixtape. I promise, bro. Like, all types of shit. And I hear the girls talking, yo, say hi to Delz. Because that's what Max used to call me. He called me Delz. You know, he's always really good to me, man. Really nice dude. And, a lot of fun, man. He just was like the life of the party. That was the best way to put it. And it was a pleasure hanging out with him all the times I did, man. It was just a blast. We just go out to the clubs, China Club, all over the place, industry parties, and just get wasted, man. Just get so fucked up, buy, man, bottles, and just get wasted all the time, man. And just good times, man. He's one of them dudes that just loves to just have fun, man. That's his whole vibe. That's his wave. Just always have fun. Always have fun. Like anything negative or anyone trying to like rain on your parade, like he just blocks that shit out. And I learned like to try to do that all the time. Like, don't even pay attention to that negative shit. Like, just ignore that shit. Just ride your own wave, you know. And I can't wait for him to create again. This shit's going to be so fire. Shout out to everyone. Gangrene, Wave Gang, everyone, man. Much love. And that's it for today's podcast. I'm looking at my Instagram. And let me refresh this one more time. Yeah, that's it. That's everything. And, I got one more question here. The next big thing, 78 writes, kind of basic, but what's my favorite St. Paddy's Day themed sneaker? You know, a pair that I really want is these House of Pain Adidas shoes. I really want them. Those are super dope. But I like the Patrick Ewing 33 highs. Those are pretty sick. And, wow, I'm looking at this picture right now. I'm going to post it on my Instagram. Check it out on my Instagram at RealDJDelz. But, my dude here, Sean, shout out to Sean over at Fila, he posted a photo of this chicken and waffles that look crazy. And it's made, let me see, I gotta investigate this. It's made by Sweet Chick Life, 164 Bedford Avenue in Brooklyn, and then 178 Ludlow Street, New York, New York. This is actually a food collabo with Everlast from House of Pain. That's sick. Celebrating the 25th anniversary of Jump Around. This is Jameson glazed chicken, fried chicken with a Jameson glaze and Guinness Stout waffles for today. They are serving this today. And I'm going to upload this soon. So, you know, if you have time, I guess go over there. If you go there, tell them the sneaker addict DJ Delz sent you. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks so good. If you're into this kind of thing, definitely look on my Instagram. And I posted, man, it looks really good. Shit. I wish I was nearby. I'd love that, man. I got this party I'm about to go check out in a minute. And that's why I had to, like, just do it one take, because I'm going to this party in a little bit. Make sure you follow all my social media. All that will be in the description box below. I will be tweeting information on all the sneakers releasing tomorrow. Follow my Twitters, at DJ Delz, at The Sneak Addict, thesneakeraddict.com for your sneaker news. You should be going there morning, noon, and night like clockwork. If you're trying to cop sneakers, the info will be on my blog. So, you know, just go to my blog. The links will be there to help you out. and you're good to go. Keep in mind, once again, my sneaker with Saucony will release in August. Okay? August, it's going down. Paperwork is completed. Like, it is going down. Like, I'm signed up, paperwork, lawyered up. Everything's done. So it's going down. So be ready. And that's it for today's episode. I love y'all. And I hope I wasn't like ranting or being like rude at all. If I do, I apologize, but I don't think I was. But some people are really sensitive. I just want to make sure that if you felt insulted by me just saying like, I need your support, like, I just really need your support, man. I love doing this, and I want to rise to the top. You know, I don't want to just keep treading water or staying at the same level. Like, I want to be rising to the top, and I need you guys. Let's rise together, you know, as one. You know, I'm the mouthpiece, you guys are the ears. Together we form like Voltron, and we gotta make it happen. I gotta stop drinking this Guinness, man. It's too early, and I'm wilding already. We out of here.